everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss with the concept called method overloading. So what do you mean by this method overloading in Java? In class, so we'll be having the multiple methods but having the same name but different in parameters. So then that is nothing but a method overloading. Same name but different parameters. That means the same name with the method of the name is same but different in parameters in the sense we are calling it as like a method overloading. If we have to perform only one operation having same name of the methods, increases the readability of the program. Suppose, so you have to perform addition of the given numbers, but there can be any number of arguments. And if you want to write the method such as, for example, A of with the int comma int for 2 parameters and B for 3 integers, int comma int for 3 parameters, then it may be difficult for you as well as the other programmers to understand the behavior of the method because its name differs. So we perform method overloading to figure out the problem quickly. So coming to this advantage of this method overloading. So method overloading is going to increase the readability of the program. Okay, so and here we are having the different ways to overload the method. Okay, we are having the mainly two different ways. So one is by changing the number of arguments and second one is by changing the data type. First one, method overloading. So by making use of changing the number of arguments. See, in this example, we have created two methods. First, add method performs addition of two numbers. So, whereas and the second add method is going to perform addition of three numbers. So, in this example, we are going to create a static methods so that we don't need to create instance for calling methods. Okay, so here with the same name, with the method name called add, okay, just we are trying to pass the two parameters over here, okay, and here we are passing the three values. Okay, so if we are trying to print out the statement for this method in the sense, as we are having this one, only two values, so if we pass the two values, it will be executing this method. Okay, it is going to return the addition of only A and B. Whereas if you come across with this statement, so here we are trying to pass the values called 3 and which is relating to this static method called int A, int B, int C. So it will be returning the value of like A plus B plus C over here. So this is how we are passing this changing number of arguments. Next one is method overloading, that is changing the data type of arguments. See, in this example, we have created two methods that differs in the data type. So the first add method is going to receive two integer arguments, and whereas the second add method going to receive two double arguments. Okay, so if you observe the previous example, here we are passing the same data type of values, whereas we are just changing the number of parameters over here. So whereas coming to this, so the method that will be consisting here is, so one is with the data type as integer and another one is a double. Okay, so in the same way, if we are trying to print that statement in the sense that here we will be passing the two integer values, which will be reflecting towards this first method and it will be returning the value like A plus B integer values. Okay, and next if you want to perform this statement in the sense that here we are intended to pass the double values here over here and it is of the same double add So double A and double B. So it is going to return the A plus B of double values, and it will be giving the output like double value only. So these are the two different types of method overloading. One is with the changing of number of arguments, and next one is changing the data type of the arguments. See, why method overloading is not possible by changing the return method, return type of method. Okay, so in Java, method overloading is not possible by changing the return type of the method because of ambiguity. Only because of that ambiguity, so so overloading for the return type method is not possible. And can we overload Java main method in the sense? Yes. Okay. So by method overloading, we can overload the main method also. So you can have any number of main methods in a class by method overloading. But JVM calls main method which receives the string array as arguments only. So I'll just explain you the same concept with this example. So if you observe over here, I have represented the three main methods. Okay. So whereas this main method is going to represent, okay, so which is with the string args. Okay. And so what I told you that the JVM is going to call the main methods which receives the string array as arguments. Okay, but here, so it has been mentioned empty, okay, and here also it has been not specified in a normal format, and here it has been represented with the general main representation, which we will be specifying as a signature, right? So this is how we can able to represent the many number of main methods also by making use of this method overloading. Okay, so in this concept called method overloading, we have come across with what is the method overloading and what are the advantages and what are the various types of method loading we are having. Okay, so one is with the changing of number of arguments and second one is the data type, and finally, so it is possible to specify the main methods also overloaded. Okay, so thank you.